Good evening. Today is Sunday, September 9th. It is 1:09 in the morning and we are about to go through almost all the haunted houses in less than 1 hour. We're gonna do Quiet Place, Monstros, and then everything downstairs if we can. Look at the wait times as of right now. Everything has little to no wait outside of the Chucky show, posted at a 40-minute wait. Look at that. That is insane. Dead Exposure, The Weeknd, Texas Chainsaw, and Eternal Bloodlines, all four are posted at no waits right now. That's insane. Hey, what's up? Alright, what are we doing? Monstros? How'd you like that one?
It's fucking good, actually.
Yeah, it's so good when you're like walking completely alone, right? Alright, next up we have Monstros, the monsters of Latin America. What's up? So this haunted house is the second iteration of last year's Latin American Monsters haunted house, but they brought in 3 new types of monsters from Latin American culture. But it's hosted with Muerte.
That poor boy over there, he did not heed his abuela's warning.
I didn't.
So one night, El Cocoy came and took him away. y te comerá. Sleep, child. Sleep now, or el cucuy will come and eat you. Food for the ratas.
You're 14 times? Holy smokes.
Siempre cobra sus deudas. The devil
You wanna say hi to the vlog?
always collects his debts.
You wanna say hi to the vlog?
Hey, what's up?
Dejan has been through this haunted house 14 times already. It's crazy. All night.
Rich or poor,
Spraying me. Dang.
espíritu que el perro del diablo. The father of nightmares. Sleep now, or else the Coco will come and eat you.
Some of the toys from the Toy Scare song last year. It's really cool. Alright, let's head downstairs and do the 4 mazes down there. We might have enough time. I'm gonna do the 4 mazes downstairs.
Yeah?
head downstairs. To get downstairs, we have to walk through the Murder of Crows scare zone. And we're coming up on that right now. Monstros was really good. I had a really solid run through. I got a pretty good scare with El Cucuy. I love the interaction we had with Muerte. That was really, really cool. Quiet Place was a lot of fun. I think Quiet Place is the best when you're there with the least amount of people as possible, because when there's more people in there, they're loud, they're rowdy, and it kind of takes away from the experience. So I would recommend trying to go through that haunted house completely alone. I would say this is one of the best nights to visit Horror Nights. There's not a single person walking around. This is very strange. I don't know what's going on here. But we're gonna head straight to, I think we'll do Universal Monsters first. Universal Monsters is posted at no wait. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, you know what? We'll do that last since it's quite a bit of a walk. We'll do the weekend first. Here's our 1 a.m. look at LA. It's kind of crazy. We have Hollywood to the left of us. We have North Hollywood ahead of us. You can see downtown, I think, further down. Burbank, Toluca Lake. Alright, we made it downstairs in like 3 minutes, which is like record time for me. I just walked straight down from the top of the escalator. So everything is posted at no wait right now. So I might start with Texas Chainsaw and then work my way back. So we'll do, I don't know, Texas Chainsaw, Weekend. I guess we should have done Dead Exposure first because it dumps us right back here. It's fine. And we'll end it with Universal Monsters tonight. And I think we might have time for a few more. I'm not too sure. I don't know if we'll even be able to make it to H-Lot though. Start with Texas Chainsaw here. To get to Texas Chainsaw, you have to walk to the right of Transformers The Ride. It's a bit of a steep hill here. And you walk all the way to the back. The Exorcist Believer was located to our right side last year. And then to the left, it was Holidays in Hell last year. This year, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's no haunted house located in this soundstage anymore. It was just a one-time thing. I'm sure they'll bring it back in the future. I'm not sure when though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having a haunted house, or having 2 haunted houses in this location. It made things very convenient and very fun. Yeah, as you can see, it's empty here. There's not a single person around us. Yeah, look at this. This is great. We're probably gonna get a solo walkthrough of the maze as well, which means it's gonna be a lot scarier. I'm fine with that personally. I also anticipate on live streaming soon at the event itself, but I'm having a hard time because there's a lot of dead zones in the park. Spots without any service, so it makes it really difficult to stream every single location. So I'm trying to get that all sorted out. I'll try to figure out what I can do and what the options are. But in the meantime, I'll put up some extensive vlogs like this because I know you guys like kind of being here with me right now. All right, here we go.
Give him a whack!
I'm okay. I don't want any soup. Oh, I'm getting sprayed by water. Oh. That was good. That was good. I feel like there's supposed to be a scare here, but I haven't seen it at all through the entire run of the event. Ugh. No scare actor here. Oh fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was crazy. Oh my gosh! There are leather faces everywhere. That was a pretty bad scare.
My family's always dead. My family's always dead.
That was a good scare.
The Texas Chainsaw.
I feel like there's a scare actor there. Okay, there wasn't. Alright, we're good. We're good.
The Texas Chainsaw.
That was solid. Solid run through. Alright, we're gonna head over to Weekend next, I believe. It's right here. I guess we should. We're doing pretty good on time. It's 1:21 right now. We have about 40 minutes until the event ends. Oh, the air conditioning is so good in here. Oh my gosh. This is great. All right, let's do it. Actually, what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be a little weird. I think I'm gonna go to Universal Monsters first, and then I'll do the Weekend and Dead Exposure last. I kind of want to go through both of these mazes solo, and there's still quite a bit of people in the queue for Weekend. I just want to have like a solo experience through that one. All right, we're heading over straight to Universal Monsters at the quickest pace we can. That's gonna be all the way to the back, the other side, behind Jurassic World the ride. But we should make it there within the next like 5 minutes or so. We're doing pretty good on time. I just wanted to challenge myself. Can I go back and forth and beating the clock at the same time? Hi, how are you? Good, good. All right, we got this. It is like empty here at the park. This is crazy. Earlier today, we tried to get the mini Staypuft s'more, and we had a pretty interesting experience with that. I'll clip that in the vlog in just a moment. Okay, so I just made it to the Studio Scoop. This is the only place in the entire theme park that offers the mini Staypuft s'more. All right, so I just made it to Studio Scoop, and they said it was only available at 6 p.m. and we have the s'more right in front of us. This is actually kind of crazy. How did they shape it like that? It's also really cold. Yeah, let's try it out. All right, we got the s'more right in front of us. It's pretty cold. It came out to $6.35 with our discount, which isn't bad, but it's offered for only $7. You can get this during Halloween Horror Nights, starting at 6 p.m. every single night. They have a limited quantity available, and there's a lot of people in line already. They've been selling out really early every single night. I would highly recommend trying to be the first in line. So it was sitting out for a while and it's pretty cold, and I noticed there's like a little bit of hair on my marshmallow. Ew, that's gross. That's really gross. But otherwise, it looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna avoid that right arm. I'm not sure how else to try this out. We're just gonna go for it. There's a graham cracker on the bottom, chocolate in the middle, and of course the s'more, or the marshmallow on top. Okay, it's all right. I think they needed to warm it up because it does not taste the best. It's very cold. Everything about it is pretty cold. I just took a bite out of the head. The marshmallow tastes like a regular marshmallow. It looks like they did torch it just a little bit, but overall the entire thing is freezing cold. The chocolate is hard. I mean, it's alright. I probably look ridiculous trying to chop this up with a fork. Yeah, just a regular marshmallow. Oh man, this is bad. Hold on, look. I'm kind of having a hard time focusing on it, but on the other arm we had hair. On this arm there's like dirt. There's specks of dirt. I don't know if that's like burnt? I don't know what that is. Ugh. Oh no. It was only $7, so we're not wasting that much money on this thing, but this deserves to go in the trash. That was, wow. It was a pretty frustrating start to our night, but now we're getting through everything without any hesitation. And every night at Horror Nights, anywhere between 12 and 1 or 2 in the morning, depending on the night you visit, it might close at 1 or 2. But those last 2 or 3 hours of the event are the best times to visit the lower lot haunted houses, because everyone usually works their way backwards. So they start in the back, so the wait times in the back of the park will be higher earlier in the night. But later in the night, you'll see wait times like this where that wait time is actually non-existent. As you can see right now, not a single person walking to the Monsters maze. This is great. We're gonna have a great run through of it, I have a feeling. Also, it's kind of tough. Every like 15 minutes they swap casts over at Universal Monster Bloodlines, so the next cast swap is at like 1:30. 1:15, 1:30, 1:45. Those are bad times to visit, so I would show up like right as soon as it hits 1:30 or like a few minutes after that. It's kind of crazy that this used to be a Horror Nights maze space. This was used to house mazes like Insidious, Halloween 2, I believe, and so many other mazes. It's kind of cool. It's a big space if you really look at it. But now it's used to house the queue for Universal Monsters. And to get there, we have to cross the way. And this is why I feel like putting Donkey Kong Island is not practical over here. Just because you have to close all these roads in order to expand the theme park, and I don't know, they have to do so much more in order to do that. Alright, let's do it. Soundstage 12 is really cool, and it's so cool that they're putting a Universal Monsters haunted house in there, because this was used to house Dracula's castle, so many iconic Universal movies like Scarface, Bride of Frankenstein, Jurassic Park.
It means protector of mankind.
So that's really cool that they were able to house a classic Monsters haunted house in a soundstage where classic Universal Monsters were filmed. It's 1:30 by the way, so the cast swap has been initiated. Let's do it.
And all the monsters she controls. I will avenge your death, my brother, or I will die trying.
We're missing a scare actor over here in the front. just because the cast switch just started. Every 15 minutes for the last hour, there's a cast switch. So I would give it like until like 32 or 33 to enter.
Of Dracula's brides has brought me to this place. My pursuit of Dracula's brides has brought me to this place.
Every time I walk through this haunted house, I feel like there should be a scare actor in this room, but there never is. That was a good scare. All right. That was Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines. Such a fun house. I just feel like it deserves a lot more love. It needs a lot more scare actors. They're running pretty low on scare actors every single day. So hopefully they fix that by next week. All right, now we're heading back up. We're gonna do Dead Exposure and end it with The Weekend. The time is 1:35. Doing very good on time. About 25 minutes until the event ends. And that should give us enough time to get through those last two haunted houses. I don't think we'll be able to make it to anything else because of the escalators. This entire area is so far from the rest of the park. And this is a section of the park that usually we can't walk around, but this is right behind the Jurassic World queue, along with behind Super Nintendo World, which is super cool. And we exit Eternal Bloodlines by the entrance of Dino Play. So you'll see that right now. But that right there to our left is Super Nintendo World, which is super cool. Alright, we are out. Looks like they're testing the ride right now. They run the ride throughout the entire night to make sure all the mechanics are working, all the animatronics are working. They look at what's broken, what's working, and make modifications from that point forward. But now we're heading over to Dead Exposure Death Valley. That's actually one of my favorite haunted houses this year. My top 3 are Insidious, The Weeknd, and Dead Exposure. Not necessarily in that order, but I think they're all just tied as number 1. All the scare actors do such a great job in those haunted houses. Here's what the event's looking like right now. There's just like no one here. Ending it off strong. Oh my gosh. No wait.
Thank you so much for your sacrifice.
Alright. This is gonna be so much fun. I also love that all the scare actors here, I have a feeling that they've all worked for the Last of Us haunted house last year. They all kind of do the same movements, and I love that for them. It gives me a lot of last year vibes. Speaking of last year vibes, I feel like a lot of the haunted houses that we have this year are all repeats. So we have like 6 or 7 repeats. We have Ghostbusters making a return, Insidious, The Weeknd, Universal Monsters, Latin American Monsters, Blumhouse. We've had a lot of these properties almost every single year, and that's why I feel like it's so empty this year. A lot of people have seen a lot of this event already. So I hope for the future event years we see new haunted houses and a new lineup with properties we've never really had before. Like Quiet Place is awesome. I'm glad we got Quiet Place this year. We've never had it at the event in the past. Alright, we are now walking up and approaching Dead Exposure Death Valley. This is such a fun and wacky haunted house. Lots of zombies, lots of scare actors. Let's go for it. We're walking completely alone, by the way. Whoa. That means we get all the scares since we are completely alone. I'm a little afraid. Let's go for it. Oh, I'm glad the gorilla's not here tonight. I'm so glad. Gorilla is so scary. Alright, let's continue. Warning. Oh, fudge. Dang. Oh my gosh. It's kind of scary walking through these completely alone. Such a cool mask. Oh. This room feels amazing. It's a cold storage. This is where they hold the bodies, and it's all air conditioned. Oh my gosh. Oh. This part of the maze is not air conditioned. Oh my gosh. They have heaters in this room, so it's super hot. Alright, here we go. Last few rooms.
The priest cannot be even a god. The heavenly body will be dissolved in the earth, and all its
Oh, fudge! Oh my gosh, wow. I didn't know there was a scare actor there. Wow, that was good. Nice last scare. That was fun. Lots of fun. Alright, it is now 1:42. We have 18 minutes to get through one last maze, so we can take our time here. But it's crazy how empty it is right now. We went through that maze completely alone. My screams at the points where they scared me were genuine, so those were real screams. Yeah, this is like the best time to get through all these haunted houses. I also feel like the scare actors have a lot more energy now because It's a little cooler. This past like 3 nights have been super difficult for the scare actors because it's just been so hot. All right, Weekend is located straight ahead of us. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't think you'll ever see the line look like this. This is crazy. Look at this. There's no one here. We're going through this maze completely alone. Let's go. It's okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do it. Oh. Oh my God. It's so dark. Sick. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. He's beautiful. Oh my God, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right. Woo. Last scare right here. Awesome. That was fun. So that was absolutely insane. 6 haunted houses in 45 minutes. What? That's crazy. Anyways, that will wrap up tonight's video. I'm JP, and how they say the movies. That's a wrap. See you guys in the next one. Peace.